Imagine a country stretched like a ribbon, impossibly long and narrow, pressed between the endless blue of the Pacific Ocean and the towering snow-capped Andes. This is Chile, a land where the horizon seems to go on forever, and every landscape tells a story of contrast and wonder. To the west, the restless waves of the Pacific crash against rugged shores, while to the east, a wall of mountains rises up, forming a natural barrier that has shaped the country's history and culture for centuries. Chile is a land of extremes, where the world's driest desert, the Atacama, stretches across the north, its cracked earth and salt flats shimmering under the sun. In the far south, ancient glaciers carve their way through Patagonia, creating a landscape of ice and mystery, and running the entire length of the country, like a spine, are the mighty Andes. These mountains are more than just a backdrop, they are the heart and soul of Chile, shaping its weather, its people, and its spirit. The Andes are ancient, powerful, and full of secrets. Their snowy peaks reach for the sky, catching the first light of dawn and the last glow of sunset. Legends and stories echo through their valleys, whispered by the wind. To walk among them is to walk through history, following in the footsteps of indigenous peoples, explorers, and dreamers who have all been drawn to these heights. This is the story of an adventure into those mountains, a journey for anyone who's ever dreamed of standing atop a summit, feeling the wind on their face and the world at their feet. It's a call to all who long for discovery and challenge. You don't need to be an expert mountaineer. With the right spirit and a sense of wonder, you can experience this magic too. We'll travel winding trails that snake through forests and meadows, cross crystal-clear streams fed by ancient glaciers, and pause at breathtaking viewpoints where the world seems to unfold beneath us. This is about more than climbing. It's about feeling alive, reconnecting with the wild, and discovering a sense of freedom that only the mountains can offer. So come with me. Let's leave the noise and rush of daily life behind, trading the familiar for the unknown, and the city's glow for the promise of adventure. As the city lights fade, we'll find ourselves under a canopy of stars, the night sky in the Andes brighter and clearer than almost anywhere else on Earth. Here, the air is crisp and pure, and the silence is broken only by the distant call of an eagle or the whisper of the wind through the peaks. This journey will test and inspire you, revealing strengths you never knew you had. Every step is a reminder of your resilience, every challenge a chance to grow. It's a chance to connect with nature in its rawest, most beautiful form, to see wildflowers blooming in hidden valleys, to drink from mountain streams, and to witness wildlife thriving in untouched wilderness. The adventure begins now, with the first step of our imagination. Are you ready to discover the magic of the Chilean Andes? Let's begin this unforgettable journey together. Trekking in the Andes isn't just a hike, it's an expedition into another world. Every step you take draws you deeper into a landscape that feels both ancient and untouched, where the air is crisp and the silence is almost sacred. The journey is as much about discovery as it is about endurance, inviting you to leave behind the familiar and embrace the unknown. The scale is immense, deeper valleys, taller mountains, and a sky that feels endless. The sheer magnitude of the Andes is humbling, making you realize how small you are in the face of such grandeur. The landscape stretches on for miles, with every vista more breathtaking than the last, and the horizon seems to go on forever. Here you feel small in the best way, humbled by nature's power. Standing on a cliff edge, you're reminded of the Earth's raw beauty and your own place within it. It's a feeling that inspires awe and gratitude, a sense of being part of something much larger than yourself. The silence is profound, broken only by your footsteps and the wind. There are moments when all you hear is your own breath, the crunch of gravel beneath your boots, and the gentle rustle of grass. It's a rare kind of quiet that lets your thoughts settle and your senses awaken. What makes the Chilean Andes special is the ever-changing landscape. Lush valleys, rocky slopes, rushing rivers, and distant volcanoes, all in a single day. The diversity is astonishing. One moment you're surrounded by vibrant greenery, the next you're crossing a barren ridge or pausing by a glacial stream. Every hour brings a new scene, a new challenge, and a new reason to be amazed. Each turn reveals a new masterpiece. The trail is full of surprises, hidden waterfalls, sudden glimpses of wildlife, and vistas that seem to appear out of nowhere. It's a reminder that adventure is found in the unexpected and that the journey itself is the reward. You walk ancient trails used by arrieros, connecting you to centuries of history. These paths have seen countless travelers, each leaving their mark on the land. As you follow in their footsteps, you become part of a living tradition, sharing in the stories and spirit of those who came before. It's a cultural journey as much as a physical one, meeting local people, learning about their customs and experiencing village life along the trail adds a rich layer to your adventure. The warmth and hospitality of the Andean communities make every encounter memorable. The Andes offer rare freedom and solitude. No phone signal, no emails, just you and the wild. In this remote wilderness, you can disconnect from the noise of modern life and reconnect with yourself. It's a chance to slow down, breathe deeply, and appreciate the present moment. It's a mental reset, a chance to be truly present. Surrounded by mountains, you find clarity and peace that's hard to come by elsewhere. The experience lingers long after you leave, changing the way you see the world. Here, you rediscover simplicity and clarity. With only the essentials, you realize how little you need to feel fulfilled. The beauty of the Andes strips away distractions, leaving only what truly matters. This is the greatest gift the Andes can give. Will you accept it? The adventure is waiting and the mountains are calling you to discover their secrets for yourself. Preparing for the Andes is more than just packing your bags. It's about getting your body and mind ready for the journey ahead. The adventure starts long before you set foot on the trail. It begins with the choices you make each day, building a foundation for the challenges and rewards that await in the mountains. You don't need to be a super athlete to take on the Andes, but a little preparation goes a long way. Regular walks, light jogging, and some strength training will help your body adapt to the demands of trekking. Even short hikes in your local park can make a difference, especially if you add a backpack to simulate the real thing. Practice walking on hills and uneven ground, and gradually increase the weight you carry. This not only builds your fitness, but also helps prevent injuries. Remember, consistency is key. Start small and build up over time, so your body is ready for the altitude and long days on the trail. Before you go, schedule a visit with your doctor. Get advice on your health, discuss any pre-existing conditions, and make sure your vaccinations are up to date. Ask about altitude sickness and how to recognize its symptoms, so you can stay safe as you climb higher. The Andes' thin air can be tough, especially if you're not used to high elevations. Acclimatize slowly, plan for rest days, drink plenty of water, and listen to your body's signals. If you feel unwell, don't push through. Take time to recover and let your body adjust. Your mindset is just as important as your muscles. Stay positive, flexible, and determined, even when things get tough. Support from fellow trekkers and a sense of humor can make all the difference on challenging days. Weather in the Andes can change in an instant. One moment it's sunny, the next you're caught in a downpour. Pack layers, waterproof gear, and always be ready to adapt your plans to the conditions. Take time to research your route, learn about Chilean culture, and pick up a few basic Spanish phrases. Understanding the land and its people will enrich your journey and help you connect with locals along the way. The more you know before you go, the more confident and prepared you'll feel when you're out on the trail. Preparation brings peace of mind and lets you focus on the experience. Remember, preparation isn't about removing every surprise, it's about being ready to face them with confidence and a sense of adventure. Embrace the unexpected and let it become part of your story. Every step you take now, every bit of effort you put in, makes the adventure ahead more rewarding. The journey is as much about the preparation as it is about the destination. With the right spirit and preparation, you're already halfway to the summit. The mountains are waiting for you. Are you ready to answer their call? Packing for the Andes is all about balance. Take what you need, leave what you don't. Start with sturdy, well-worn hiking boots. Your feet will thank you. Dress in layers, a sweat-wicking base, a warm fleece, and a waterproof shell. Weather changes fast, so be ready to add or remove layers. Don't forget a hat, gloves, and quality socks. Hydration is vital. Bring a reusable water bottle or hydration bladder. A head torch, sun protection, and a small first aid kit are must-haves. Your rucksack should fit comfortably and hold 40-50 liters. Pack heavy items close to your back for balance. Practice packing before you leave. A well-packed bag means fewer worries on the trail. The right gear keeps you safe, comfortable, and ready for anything. Preparation is your best adventure tool. Are you packed? The first morning is a mix of excitement and nerves. You wake early, lace up your boots, and meet your fellow trekkers. The world of roads fades as you step onto the trail. The path winds through scrubland and past farms, the river's song in your ears. You find your rhythm, breathing in the crisp mountain air. The first climb tests your preparation. Slow and steady wins the day. Locals call it Paso de Tortuga, or turtle's pace. It's not a race, it's about enjoying the journey. As the sun sets, you reach camp, tired but satisfied. The mountains feel closer, like old friends. Sharing a meal under a sky full of stars is the perfect reward. The adventure is truly underway. Waking up in the Andes is like stepping into a living postcard. Snowy peaks glow in the morning light, the air is crystal clear and colors are vivid. Each step brings new wonders, turquoise lakes, deep valleys and jagged ridges. The silence is filled with the wind, waterfalls and birdsong. Your senses sharpen, you notice every sound and sight. Reaching a high pass, the world opens up, valleys behind, endless peaks ahead. The sense of achievement is overwhelming. At night, the sky is a black velvet canvas, glittering with stars and the Milky Way. Lying back, you feel connected to the universe. The Andes fill you with awe and peace. Every moment is a reminder of nature's grandeur. This is why we come. The Andes are alive with wildlife and culture. Look up for condors, kings of the sky, and spot vicuñas grazing on high grasslands. Watch for vizcachas sunbathing on rocks and hummingbirds darting among flowers. Every sighting is a gift, a reminder you're a guest in this wild home. You'll meet arrieros, the mountain muleteers, moving livestock along ancient trails. Their resilience and connection to the land are inspiring. Sharing mate with an arriero family around a fire is a moment of true connection. Stories are shared with smiles and gestures, bridging language barriers. These encounters turn a trek into a life-changing journey. The Andes are more than landscapes. They're living, breathing communities. Here, nature and humanity are intertwined. This is the heart of the adventure. Every adventure has its challenges, and the Andes will test you. Altitude makes every step harder. Listen to your body, go slow, and hydrate. Weather shifts fast, sun, wind, rain, or snow can all appear in a day. The right gear and a positive attitude are your best defenses. When the going gets tough, break the journey into small steps. Celebrate each little victory. Lean on your fellow trekkers for encouragement. The hardest moments become the most memorable. Reaching a summit after a tough climb fills you with pride. You discover strength and resilience you never knew you had. These challenges shape your character. You'll remember them with a smile, knowing you conquered the giants. The reward is not just the view, but the journey itself. This is what adventure is all about. As the trek ends, you return to green valleys, changed by the mountains. The silence and vastness of the Andes leave a mark on your soul. This adventure is more than a memory, it's a seed of inspiration. You don't need to be a pro, just take the first step. The world is full of wild places waiting for you. The greatest adventures show us what we're capable of. Our journey together is just beginning. There are more stories to tell, more mountains to climb. But I can't do it alone. I need you. Your support and enthusiasm make these adventures possible. Join me and let's keep the spirit of exploration alive. Together, we'll inspire the next generation of adventurers. Thank you for walking with me through the Andes. The wild is calling. Will you answer? Will.